Hey Aries, welcome to February 2023. Super glad you are here. I think my cards got mixed up, or my brain got mixed up. It's a little early for me, but I just heard that you guys needed your reading. So let's get to it. Aries, February 2023. Let's get you guys a monthly horoscope. This is great to watch if you have a sun, moon, rising Aries, if you know an Aries, or if you know the Aries section of your natal chart. It can be helpful to check that out and get a little overview of what that area of life might be looking like for you in February. Use however you'd like. All the videos are for you guys to use however you'd like. All right, Aries, 2023 February. What is your overall energy this month? Time. Divine timing, waiting for something, having something come in, having something show up at the exact time. It's also the card of 41, which makes a 5, which is about change. So oftentimes, pun intended, when we're thinking about time, we're thinking about a change. When is the bus going to show up? When is the class going to start? When is the class going to be over? That kind of a thing. When is my love going to come in? When is that new job going to be here? February will be a month for you guys of settling into divine timing, receiving gifts from divine timing, planting seeds for divine timing. Let's go ahead and get to the rest of the reading to see what comes up for you. But being in trust in February, leaning into the greater perspective of all things in February, leaning into trust with the divine. It's a dance with the divine, isn't it? It's like, think of the timing of jumping into a double dutch jump rope game, right? It's like you have to play with the energy that's there. You have to make sure that you have the right tempo, or surfing, right? Catching the wave, making sure that you are in right timing with the momentum that's coming. So this is a new little oracle deck. Let's go ahead and get you guys a little bit more information here for what's coming. February 2023 for Aries. Well, there you go, Aries. This deck it's not all about love. So this is one love card in this deck. If you're looking for a relationship, if you're wondering when you're going to get over an ex or a love or a relationship, if you're hoping that your relationship will go to the next level, it's all here for you. The roses are an indication of your heart flowering open. Look at how incredibly open those hearts are. And by hearts, I mean roses, but they're speaking to the same effect. I love those bangles on the wrists. This is you being ready for love. This is you dressing up. This is you being in your element. This is you saying this month you are flourishing. You are like decorating yourself. You are feeling confident. You're feeling ready to be seen. You're feeling soft and ready to let love in. You're open. Whatever that means for you. If you're in a relationship, taking it to the next level. If you are working on receiving love with your family, connecting with your child. If you're getting a new puppy this month. And if you are single and you are looking for a relationship, absolutely. Look at all those tears falling off. It's like the grief, the pain, the experience, the joy, all of the emotions that you have received and experienced from past relationships, from past love, have led you to the love that is coming in February. Aries, that's really powerful. So love on the brain. And I love this little higher heart here. Spirit, God overlooking everything for you. Son of Cups in reverse here just flew out. So messages of love, internal messages of love. What are your beliefs around love and relationships, and when they come in? Do you feel like it's never going to happen for you? Start to really look at what your beliefs are. And as soon as you change your beliefs, as soon as you I'm getting that affirmations would be really good for you. Identifying what you believe, identifying beliefs that might be in your way, and switching those to beliefs that you would like to believe. Affirmations are a really powerful tool, but also this is one of my favorite practices, is to write down all of my fears. Say if it's about relationship, I write down just short sentences, and then I counteract each of those sentences on paper. This is a really powerful tool with the opposite. So if it's like, I believe I'll never be loved again. You know, you can challenge that with, I've always found love, I am deeply loved, and really point out specific examples. And then you read, you know, my family loves me, like whatever it is, it's just one example. You can start to read that list of the positive affirmations from your direct life before you go to bed, as soon as you wake up, and start to totally reprogram your consciousness. Boom, love will pop in. Okay, Aries, what is the overall, or what is like the central theme for you guys this month? Putting down the conflict. The 5 of Swords in reverse says you're no longer willing, excited, able to fight. Okay, I hope these personal examples help, but I had a really, really beautiful conversation actually with an ex of mine. We talked a few days ago, and they just said, I'm not willing to fight anymore. Not with me personally, but a lot that was going on in their own life. And we just had a couple pieces that we really wanted to touch base about. And their commitment to being in peace was what brought us reconciliation from the other side, like even from deepening healing about our relationship, deepening peace, deepening love, this commitment to no longer fighting, this commitment to no longer responding in anger or frustration. They were talking to me about how they put into practice taking that pause before wanting to respond in anger, or they said, you know, I write out these long texts, I write out these long emails of like the way I would really want to respond in the moment. I don't send it, and then I choose peace. And it has completely changed the way we've been able to interact. So this month is going to see you working with time, working with that timing, right? Like that direction of writing out the initial response that you want versus sending the response that you really would like to have the outcome of. That's all about timing. That's all about working with yourself. So let's see what the crossing energy is here. Son of Cups, messages of love, forgiveness. And you know, this comes out sideways. Here's the crossing energy, and it did pop up in reverse when it flew out. So it's like, it's your choice how open you are to messages that are being received, or to messages that you're giving out. Son of Cups is a card about forgiveness. It's also a card about being excited about love, excited about connection, excited about emotional connection. This could be you even opening up to spirit, opening up to a meditation practice again. Love initially comes from the inside, right? We really settle into love and affection. It can start with ourselves. So putting down the conflict this month and being so open to giving and receiving intimacy, whether small or big, this month is going to be huge for you guys. Really beautiful. Okay, what's in the foundation? What is the subconscious here? What are you believing, creating the rest of the month off of? The 4 of Cups. So let's get a clarifier for this. But this message for you, Aries, is you are in your subconscious, you're holding feelings of apprehension, of like boredom, of apathy, of depression potentially. The 4 of Cups is a resting card. It's full, and the rat on top of it is such an interesting image. We're in the dark here, so there's a lot that's going on in the subconscious. There's a lot that's going on in your deep belief systems and your deep programming around being full of messages of love that you may or may not want to keep. So this is exactly a message with what we've been talking about from the beginning. It's like, really look this month at what you believe about love. You're full of messages and feelings here. You're full of beliefs here with the 4 of Cups. All the cups are usually full, and it's usually someone who doesn't want any more. You can't take on new love. You can't take on new messages about how you want to do relationship or how you want to connect with people in the world when you are still full up of anger or resentment or whatever it is, right? You kind of have to like drain the cup. So let's see what a clarifier here is for Aries. This is the Chariot in reverse. This is a teeny tiny little Klimt deck. He has really gorgeous paintings, and they put them into this tarot deck here. So the Chariot in reverse just says this is slowing you down this month, but also you are in control of how fast this process goes. The Chariot is about aligned action. So when we are in alignment, like action happens, right? When we are resisting something, it's hard to move forward. This tells me in your foundation area, there's still some work to do here, Aries. This is really beautiful because it's just giving you the map to love, giving you the map to open to this beautiful open heart. Tend to the beliefs that you already have, tend to your alignment, whether that's meditation or journaling or however it is that you tend to yourself, and coming back home to yourself, tend to that first, and things will move much more quickly than they are now. Okay, what are you focused on this month? What are you focused on building? Manifesting, understanding. Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is just doubles down on this message. Once you do this, this is focusing on how you want to fill your cup, right? Ace of Cups is all about like love coming in, new opportunities. Doesn't matter if it's in reverse or upright. When it's upright, it can tend to mean like things just fall in our lap, opportunities, gifts from the universe. When it's upside down, sometimes it just means we're working on that love, that new opportunity from the inside out first. And that's exactly what this message is in your subconscious. This month, Aries, could really be focusing on your internal sense of worth, on your internal sense of emotional fulfillment, of inner love, of peace. Oh, exactly. Okay, so this is kind of the same message. This is the Three of Swords in reverse. So there could be some like reticence to healing. There could be some like you don't want to feel the pain, you don't want to like let it out. There could be some work here that needs to be done, Aries, this month, of tending to your emotional body. Because if this were upright, it's like love is coming in, you're open to love, you're open to receiving, the cup is there to be filled, and you're also here like grieving something. So when it's in reverse, it's just like, I'm not quite ready yet. I really am focused on new love, I'm focused on a new relationship, but I still have some tending to do with healing. Three of Swords is a card about healing. It's a card about tending to the wounds of the heart. And when it's in reverse, sometimes we just don't want to do that right now, or that's just not happening. So it's kind of like the same message here. I love how consistent you are, Aries. I feel like when something is this hyper-focused, boom, it's going to happen so quickly. Let's get a timeline for you, Aries. What's here in the past for you? Father of Cups. So, wow, some kind of... let me sit with this for a second. Some kind of culmination in love, some kind of mastery here in the past of a relationship, next level. This could also be like a father figure. Father of Cups is someone who has been through the shit, who has been through their own experience of death and dying, who has been through some serious ups and downs, and who knows very intimately the landscape of the emotional journey and has healed from it. So they can show other people the way. They are able to hold other people through the process. They are able to be the lighthouse in the storm, right? Like usually the Father of Cups is a man sitting on a throne in the middle of a very choppy ocean. He's calm, he's secure. So this could have been a goal of yours in the past. This could have been a person that showed up for you like that in the past. This could have been a partner that you lost in the past. This could have been, and the King of Cups, like if it's too much on the other side of the spectrum, they can be smothering. This could be like, usually we kind of speak to that when it's in reverse. Oh my God. Okay. Clarified by the King of Cups. So this is telling me you know what this is, Aries. This is just like there isn't any clarification that you need on this. Something in the past, there was some kind of experience that happened for you in the past where you leveled up, where you met with someone that showed you what it's like to be sure and certain and capable of love, that you met a healer. This could be a therapist. This could be a mentor. This could be someone at work that you admired. There's something in the past year that's important for you to know, Aries, about the month of February that is sending you forward. So what are you moving into? Facing your fears and coming out of your fears. This is such an intense Knight of Swords card. Oh my God. Knight of Swords talks about anxiety, our fears, what we are, like, it's just anxiety brain. And what I love about seeing the Nine of Swords is that it always helps me remember it's not physical yet. It's not an actual death threat. There's not actually anything that's physically happening. It's all in my brain. Anxiety, worry, it's all in our brain, which means we can change our thoughts. We can change what we believe. We can change how we feel based on calming the mind. And that's exactly what you're doing. It's like something in the past was so calm, sure, steady, and secure when it comes to relationships, when it comes to your emotional body, when it comes to relating openly, that it's allowing you to face down anxieties that you've had or fears that you've had in the past. You're doing it, Aries, this month. When we talk about addressing your full cup here and what kind of beliefs you have about relationship, you're facing all of your fears down here. It's really beautiful. Okay, this is the 10, 14. So this is Temperance in reverse. It may not feel very balanced, Aries. Temperance card says, hey, find some balance in the storm. Hey, there's a tornado coming, be the eye of the storm. When it's in reverse, this just says you might have to work a little bit extra hard, or not even work a little bit extra hard, just surrender to the chaos. That's what this message is telling you, Aries. If you're feeling really upended, if you're feeling very discombobulated, I want you to know that you're doing it right. Take good care of yourself. Make sure that you're not really flailing here. But when you are in this position where your cups are all full and you're full of all your old beliefs and you're full of all your old sadness, and you have to spill all that out, sometimes it's not an easy process. Sometimes you are spilling out all of who you have been before. That leads to facing down your fears about what's to come, about can it get any better, about will I ever be loved, what does the future look like? And all of those are just fears from the brain. Of course you're going to be loved, Aries. You are deeply loved. Everyone has innate worth from the moment that they're born. And there's no doubt in my mind or in my heart that love, relationship, connection is happening for you, is coming for you. This says, face your fears. You're doing it. There might be a time when you are really committed to undoing a lot of belief systems that haven't worked for you, and it might feel very discombobulated. You might feel like things are chaotic, and if you are, you're right on track. That's what this is saying. Be comforted that you are right on track. Okay, how are you feeling about all of this? Ooh, Aries, you are in your element. I mean, I wouldn't have thought so necessarily, because this is a lot of emotional energy here first for a fire sign, but look at you go, Son of Wands. You're excited about what this is going to bring. You're feeling confident. You're having new, vital, creative energy emerge. It's like as soon as you get rid of the old, as soon as you commit to letting go of old patterns, old habits, old relationships, old people, old things that weren't serving you anymore or that were keeping you down, you just charge into this new Kundalini energy. And it's a page of Pentacles here. It's starting new relationships. It's starting new opportunities, new jobs. Page of Pentacles brings in messages for opportunities that are lasting, that are going to build, that are financial, that are material, that are tangible. You can taste them, smell them, feel them, right? So you're doing great, Aries. You're doing amazing, and you're feeling good through the process. You're like, I got this crazy windstorm of changing my whole life. Don't even worry about it. You're stoked. Okay, what is in the environment here? People, places, things that might be helping or hindering you this month. Aries, loves. Look at this. 10 of Cups. People, places, things are going to show you this month in February what it feels like to feel good, to feel joy, to feel happiness, to feel connection, to feel light, to feel play. 10 of Cups is overwhelming happiness. It's connection with other people. It's family. And if you aren't close to your real family, it's family through friends or family through nature. It's that feeling of connection to the world. It's overflowing emotional abundance. Aries, that is so beautiful considering this whole reading. I'm just sitting with how lovely that feels for you guys. So I'm not even going to clarify it. That's such a gorgeous card. Such a gorgeous message for you. So this month in February, be on the watch, be expecting for new opportunities for love, or ways that support and connection has always been there is showing up for you this month, and not only carrying you through this transition or through what you're going through, but showing you how good it can be. It's like you are leaving behind the old, crusty, worn out moment so that you can move into the most exceptional, light, joyful, connected love of your life, Aries. No big deal. Okay, hopes and fears this month. You are afraid that it won't happen. not that it won't happen, but this, oh, wait, I'm so sorry. I was thinking that this is, so this is 7 of Wands. I thought I read that immediately as Ace of Wands. So there could be a fear of settling down, and not settling down with someone, but the Ace of Rods is about fighting for your stance. You are so hoping this month that you don't have to like defend yourself anymore, Aries. You're like, can't I just, and you're also afraid that if you don't defend yourself, something might not happen. If you don't go out and fight for something, something might not happen. So let me go ahead and pull a clarifier for this. What would be helpful for Aries to know? Is this a star? It is my favorite card in the whole deck. 10, 18, right? Yes. So forget that these are Roman numerals, and then I have to spend a second figuring it out. Wait, 17 is the star. So I think that 18 is the moon, actually. Let me just triple check on that. I'm positive it's the moon. Just want to be extra sharp. Ooh, babies. I am like in the most delicious, lovely, relaxed place, and yawning is just helping me get there even more. 18 is the moon. So this is saying that it's okay. You want to like emphatically rest in the unknown. You don't have to defend the old. If you are moving away from an old relationship, if you're going through a breakup, if you're just deciding to not hang out in a friendship in the same way, you don't have to defend yourself. A simple no is okay. And it's okay to feel restful and peaceful in the unknown. You're not supposed to know the full picture or how it's all going to work out yet, Aries, and that's okay. Okay, how does everything culminate for you? Ooh, I love this message. So this is the culmination of the reading, the end of February. 9 of Pentacles in reverse says you're not going to do it the way that you've done it before. 9 of Pentacles is a card about individuality. It's a card about being so flush, like you don't need anyone else. You're independent. You're independently wealthy. You're doing it on your own. You are like systematically this month, Aries, chipping away at each and every system of your life, your mental body, your emotional body, your creativity, your fire, your love. And now, you know, your physical and tangible and material self to be ready for more. Ooh, these just flew out. Let's take them. Yeah, the 9 of Wands, that makes sense here, as well as the King of Swords in reverse. So the King of Swords in reverse says you're not going to know the plan. That's the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so a few messages. The 9 of Pentacles says, hey, you are going to be ready for new opportunities and new people when they come in. You might already be feeling exceptionally independent, and this is you feeling a little bit more vulnerable, opening yourself up this month. This is you opening yourself up this month to new opportunities emotionally, Aries, in a really beautiful way. It's a reminder here with the Queen of Swords in reverse to speak from your heart. Sometimes when we're really vulnerable and we go through a lot of change, it can be natural to be a little bit more reactionary. Don't react. Come from your heart. Speak from your heart. Express from your heart. And this says that it might feel a little weary. It might feel hard. The 9 of Wands is a card about being so close to the finish line. You're battered. You're bruised. And of course you are. Look, you're going through like major transformation. You're opening yourself up to an entirely new level of experience this month. So the 9 of Wands says, keep going. Do not stop because you're tired. Keep up the good work and lean into the resources you have to make it happen this month. Aries, really beautiful. I hope you have such an amazing February. I hope this was helpful, and thank you so much for watching.